2. How about them Ravens? Anyway, we got a Banlist discussion again for you guys. We're talking about XYZs this time.
So right now, Wind-Up Carrier Zenmaity is the only XYZ card on the list, and we're going to tell you our top 10 that we think could be on the list. Now, just as a little preface, I don't think anything on this list is going to get hit. This is just kind of a discussion on what we think might happen. But no, in our prediction video that's going to come out in about a week, none of these will be on there. So, but, you know, it's a good, nice topic to talk about. Honorable mention goes to 10 Tempo. We were playing someone on DN, and he didn't believe that the effect of gaining the attack point stayed, and he swore that it must be broken, and that it would be, that if that was the way it was, that it would be banned. Who knows? So we're going to go run through the top, our numbers 10 through 6 pretty quickly. At number 10, we have Hieratic King Dragon Atum. A lot of people think that just enables OTKs. You can swarm it, get out those red eyes. So Hieratic Seal got hit, though, and plus they haven't had kind of that impact that we thought they'd have. So I don't think, you know, Atum's fine. At number 9 is Big Eye. A lot of people get mad over, you know, stealing those monsters, and although rank 7 is a little hard to pull off, I guess, you know, I had a normal player go into it with 2 Megalos, but they had to give up 2 Megalos to go into Big Eye, so. At number 8, we have the new Constellar M7. The thing that makes this card so powerful is the fact that although it's 2 level 6s, you can throw this on top of any Constellar XYZ. So, you know, you can just get out 2 level 4s, go into a rank 4, and then drop this over it, and you know, get a 2700 monster that you know, once per turn, return a monster in the hand, in the field or graveyard to the hand. So, and then at number 7, we have a monster coming out in the Zexaltin, number 61, Volcasaurus. Its effect, it is a strong effect. You know, destroy 1 monster and then inflict damage equal to its attack to your opponent. It's like a Ring of Destruction, but that only hits them. I mean, the only downside, it can't attack that turn, but it's basically a better version of Adrius and Tyrus, so be on the watch out for that. And then number 6 is one of the DT cards, Daigusto Emerald. If you hate Pot of Avarice, you will hate this. You know, you target 3 monsters in the grade, shuffle them into the deck, and draw a card. It's, you know, basically half a Avarice that you get to use twice, so, and it's just 2 level 4s. And then we're going to get, so now, a lot of those are kind of more, no one really thinks that those are actually going to hit, and then, but these top 5 actually, there's a significant chance, so let's start us off.
Let's get it with number 5, Shockmaster.
This card, I mean, a lot of people, you know, this can be Cold Wave, this can be, you know, Imperial Order, this can, you know, shut down, you know, basically shut down your opponent for an entire turn. A lot of people, if your opponent gets out first turn Shockmaster, you are screwed. While I think that this is an extremely powerful card, I think the problem is the decks that can spam 3 level 4s and get this out in 1 turn. A deck like 6 Sam, a deck like Wind-Ups. Shockmaster itself, I think, is actually somewhat balanced. I mean, the fact that it's only 2300 attack, this can be run over quite easily. I mean, and even if it shuts down, you know, if it shuts down spells, you can still get rid of it by running it over. You can still use your traps. You know, there are a lot of ways to get around it. And if this, you know, if this gets bottomless, they just wasted, you know, 3 monsters on getting out this 1 XYZ. So I think Shockmaster itself isn't broken. It's the stuff that makes it, you know. That's why I think, you know, a Magician or Shark would get hit. A Gateway would get hit. Gateway by itself, I think, is fine. And if you're willing to give up, you know, 3 of your monsters go into it, good for you. But the spam is what needs to be hit, not Shockmaster itself.
So let's get on to number 4, Volzar.
No, not that one.
Light.
I switched it up.
Oh.
We got Leviair. The main reason why people dislike this is the fact that you can be used to recycle rescue rabbits. I mean, you get your rabbit, you banish it, you go into tour guide, and then you get another rabbit for the turn. This one might be, of all the ones we're talking about, this might be the most likely to get banned, just because the problem with this and a lot of XYZs are, if you limit it, it doesn't really do much, because a lot of these you're not going to get out multiple of in a duel. So the only real reason why extra deck monsters, why you'd hit them is, I guess, for something like self-interaction. That's why DeLorean's at 2. That's the reason why Shien is at 1, because if you get out multiple ones, you know, you screw your opponent over. But, Leviair, a lot of people, it's basically just recycling Rescue Rabbit. I mean, I guess the fact that you can also steal from your opponent's banished is quite good too, but, mainly it's the Dino Rabbit shenanigans that has this, and then, so we have a duel, we're combining 3 and 4. Or, no, 2 and 3. We're combining 2 and 3. We have Dolka at 3 and Leviair at 2. You know, Dino Rabbits, I'm going to say it. Dino Rabbits, I think, are the best deck right now, you know. Mermills and Windup, you know, they get their shoutouts, but I think Dino Rabbits, especially now that they're abusing Macrocosmos, they are the best deck right now. And there are two ways that people think about hitting the deck. One is hitting the XYZs, one is hitting Rabbit. I think Rabbit needs to get hit. If you watch our video, I explained why. It's the fact that Leviair and Dolka aren't that... I mean, they're extremely good and they're extremely, you know, powerful. But if you get them out the right way, if you get them out without Rabbit, if you get them out using XYZs, then they're okay. You know, they're a great boss monster. And limiting these, one that would hit XYZs and other decks, I think, too much. And it also doesn't address the problem that if you hit, you know, let's say you limit both of these, why does that stop? That doesn't stop first turn Leviair. That doesn't stop, you know, then, you know, if they somehow get their Rabbit back, whether it's Leviair just drawing into the other one, then getting out a Dolka second turn. I mean, limiting these doesn't stop Dino Rabbits enough. So I think, you know, the hit needs to be Rabbit. You know, even if it kills the deck, you know, it'll stop Rabbit from being splashed into Evil Swarms or into Fire Fist, you know, where they put in Vorse Raider. So I guess Leviair, might be of all these might be most likely to get hit. But my thinking is, even if it kills the deck, you need to hit Rabbit. You know, I don't care if Leviair is at 3, as long as you don't have Rescue Rabbit abusing, you know, the vanilla dinosaurs to get it out. I think it's not a problem.
Right. On to number 1.
Baby Tyragon. Just kidding. Real number 1. Gaia Dragon. Now you might be thinking, whoa, this is an interesting, you know, this is an interesting choice, you know. Why do we hate Gaia Dragon? The fact that I hate Gaia Dragon is its abusability. You have the cards, especially with a card like Volcasaurus coming out. The reason why they try to balance it out by adding that it can't attack the turn it uses its effect. This is like a tomb. It can't attack the turn it uses its effect. Gaia just Gaia shits on that. It's like, I don't care, you know, we're going to use Gaia. We're going to get out a monster that can now inflict, you know, piercing battle damage. Why did they make it piercing? Like, doesn't the fact that you can just, you know, overlay it over any rank 4 or any rank 5 or rank 6 enough? Like, the versatility just to be able to do that, you get off the effect, so you can, you know, use a tomb to get out the red eyes, and then you can just, you know, drop this over and attack when you really shouldn't be able to, you know. This is what enables some of those hieratic OTKs. You got your 2 attunes, which normally they're just, you know, dead for that turn because you use their effect. You drop 2 Gaias, and then you attack with piercing damage. You know, you use Volcasaurus to blow up their thing. You know, you don't want to wait. You know, ain't nobody got time for that. You drop Gaia, and then you attack over it. Hell, this can even get recycled with red eyes. I mean, all the other Gaias are warriors, but this one's a dragon, so let's bring it back with red eyes. You know, and it doesn't even if it has no material, it doesn't matter. It's not like if this has no material, it can't attack or something. I mean, you can also, I guess, you know, in this age, you can, you know, mind control. You know, you can mind control your opponents. You can mind control your opponent's Volcasaurus. Use its effect, and then drop this over it. You can bring back any, you know, you can Monster Reborn or Call of the Hunted, I guess, any rank 5 or 6, and then drop this over it. So, limiting this, you know, I'd like to see this card get banned, to be honest. I think it's just horrible card design. It's not breaking the meta. It's not, you know, you don't see this... You honestly don't see this used, you know, that much. I mean, yes, Hieratic's a lot, but it'll be interesting to see with, you know, something like a Volcasaurus coming out, how popular it will be to, you know, go into Volcasaurus and then drop this to be able to attack with it. So, I just think this is an example of horrible card design on Konami's part, and it takes away that you can't attack, you know, the turn to use its effect restriction on a lot of these powerful XYZs. So, you know, Volcasaurus comes out and, you know, starts wrecking, you know, well, people say, let's hit Volcasaurus or let's hit the card that is then abusing it. So, thanks for watching, guys. I mean, if you have any, if you have your opinion on any of these, you know, we'd love to hear it. You know, if you disagree with us, I mean, like I said, Leviair and Dolka are the only 2 that I could even imagine getting hit. You know, maybe Leviair, I guess. But, I don't think any of these XYZs are going to get hit, but if you do, you know, let me know. I mean, obviously, you know, people have disagreements about the Dino Rabbit problem, but this is just kind of a fun little discussion about these XYZ cards. You know, what will be the first to be banned? Will anything join Carrier Zen Mighty? So, thanks for watching, and look out for more Banlist discussions coming your way soon.
YouTube!